What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Ashley and Grayson just went to go make sure the RV was locked because we always sometimes will drive by and forget if we locked it or not. But anyways, today we are in Pagosa Springs, Colorado. We got here last night and it's so beautiful. I put a little clip of our spot and what it looks like, but it's so cute. It's such nice weather right now. And we are actually going to be going to some hot springs, and in this video we're going to show you 2 or 3 of them. I'm not sure, depending on which ones we end up going to. So yeah, stay tuned if you're ever in Colorado and you want to see some hot springs. That looks
literally boiling water.
Ooh.
You can cook some ramen in there. Oh my goodness.
Alright, so all the water in the middle is like cold water.
Freezing.
Over there is supposed to be the hot spring, we think. So
you saw that mini one, and that was burning hot. And it's the water that comes out of, I'm guessing, the aquifer. It comes out of the water or out of the ground. So we're gonna go down here and I guess walk across. I think it looks deep, but I think we'll walk. Wait,
we can just go across. Oh, but then how to get down?
That bridge. We don't know which bridge it is, but that's definitely one of them because that's where the lady was sitting in the video.
Yeah.
We watched a YouTube video, and that's where she was.
He man enough to go across there. We've already done.
Is it pushing you? What? The current's really strong, so that take 1 didn't work, but I think take 2 will be better. He's gonna be starting from somewhere over here, so he'll end up getting like pushed down a little bit into the right spot. So we'll see. All right, we're trying a different way. Oh, there we go. All right, what happened with take number 3?
Right.
Well, 2.
That was 2?
Yeah.
It's just there's so many rocks and stuff. So like on our honeymoon, I cut my foot open really bad doing something we shouldn't have been doing, basically. Sorry about the spitting. So I was worried about my feet, or I would have just, I don't know, I couldn't see how deep it was, all that stuff.
He said it looked like it was up to his neck. So to jump in there and not know.
I couldn't see. It was so dusty and stuff, so we're going to try this other spot where hopefully.
Where are we actually planning on coming? The hippie.
Well, that's what was on YouTube.
Something. No, it was over there.
Are you sure?
Yep. Catch you there. All right, I think we found one. So let's see, my big
I don't know if you can hear her, but she's saying, all right, I think we found one. Don't ignore the pipe. I don't know what that's for. It's probably boiling hot.
Oh! That's hot.
It's really hot, she said.
Alright, so we were sitting down there talking with some people that we met, and that is not a hot spring, but this is. And it's really like a murky, whitish color. What's that?
It's probably because there's like certain minerals.
Yeah, I think so. It like looks kind of funny, but it is really pretty hot, and that's like really cold. So, I don't know, we kind of been going back and forth a little bit.
So we're at our next spring. It's the next day. I'm wearing the same hat. Shout out to my mom's company. I'm always shouting people out, but we're not sponsored. But we do have this hat and an orange hat, but they're cool. They're camo. Replacing my $3 Walmart hat. And so we're at, what's it called? Rainbow
Springs.
Maybe Rainbow Hot Springs, one of the two.
I think it's called Rainbow Springs, but we basically are hiking 6 miles to some hot springs, and it looks really cool from the pictures. And actually yesterday when we were at the last hot springs, we were talking with some people, and there's this girl also named Ashley, and she said this is actually her favorite hike she's ever done. So that kind of made us even more excited to do it, because from the pictures it already looked super cool. So yeah, we're gonna take you along with us. We'll show you a little bit of the hike, but mainly we're just showing you the springs and telling you what we think, and I guess also if the hike's worth it, because it is a long hike, but we like to hike.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic.
So
we're also a little
like.
bit burnt. I don't know if you can see, but we're a little bit burnt, so
my neck.
we're gonna put our sunscreen on today because
Shout
yesterday
out to
we did not.
Sunbum.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Sponsor us.
What's wrong with you?
But yeah, it's gonna be epic. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the thumbs up. I think it's the same thing. Turn on the bell. Because yeah, we missed that 1 week because we went back home. But we're turning the gauge back on. It's serious.
Yeah,
2 videos a week.
We're gonna try to get back to our 2 videos a week. And
but we need your support. So support us.
yes. Okay. Oh, good, my hair. Wow. All right, bye.
So, this hike is awesome thus far. It's a little difficult because we haven't hiked in a couple weeks, but there's all these man-made bridges going over the sand, I don't know, some river. But this is freaking awesome. And if you're in any type of walking shape, I recommend this. It's difficult.
It is a little bit harder than I anticipated.
But we also haven't hiked in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think that's probably why too.
So
Still worth it.
I think we're about, how far in? We're a mile out from where we need to be. We're about 5 miles in. So 5 or 5.5 miles in or something like that. No, we're about 5. Because supposedly it's 6 there and 6 back. So we'll show you what it looks like when we get there. All right, so we're far in. And we thought we were lost, but we just ran into some people, so we're going the right way. It's because it said there's all these signs and there's like no signs.
Yeah,
so.
because there was like a fire and all the trees got knocked down, so we think the sign also probably got knocked down, or the signs.
So yeah, we're hyped. We're almost there. And we made it to the top. What's the plan?
To go down to the water,
Change
get
and
in
jump.
it,
Yeah.
because it's, oh my gosh.
And drink it all?
What?
And drink it all?
Drink it all. Oh, we've been drinking so much of the water every time we see it.
Oh, how cool is this?
Such good water.
It's the campsite, guys. It's a fire ring. You can stay here. My guess is probably 14 days.
Yeah.
But I know it's in the wilderness. It's not in a forest, so.
So probably as long as you want.
Probably as long as you want, yeah.
We made it. These are the hot springs right here. And then this is nice and cold, but after that hike, the cold feels good.
How was it?
So awesome, so worth the hike. It was so fun. The hot springs, the two are next to each other. I don't know, I think you saw the
Supposedly
video.
they're not always like that. Supposedly there's always the tubs, but sometimes it's overrunning
Yeah, but
with the
there's
cold
a guy,
water.
the one next to it, and when he left like 30 minutes ago, and we were in there for like 30 minutes, we went to that one, and it was a little bit cooler than when we were in.
And
so
deeper.
It was like hot, medium, and then the river was like freezing. So it's
Yeah.
kind of nice because you can like decide what you want to be in.
And then make sure you go down between campsites 6 and 7. There's a way to get down. That's not how we got down. We went a different way and it was hard. So we're actually walking the proper way now.
Actually, told him what happened.
Yeah, so we were changing. We met these people who went here. And so we just changed in site 3 because that's what we were told to do. And after we changed, we turned around and people were staring at us. And I was like, okay, I guess they just saw us naked.
Awkward.
I thought they were just like wondering if we knew how to get down here. So we ended up, one of the girls who was with the people who saw us was wearing pants and stuff. And she was like, oh.
And I was already in a bathing suit, and she was like, oh no, you're gonna get scratched up.
Because
like,
the way we went down was really rough.
it was like literally a
It was
slide.
campsite 1 all the way back.
Yeah, and so she was like, just get on my lap and I'll slide down with you. And I was like, no, you don't have to. And she was like, please, you're gonna get scratched up. And so I was like, okay, so I sat in her lap and we slid down to the bottom.
And I kept making the joke that that was her payment for seeing us naked.
It was hilarious.
So, and everyone was laughing. It was a great time. So yeah, we definitely recommend it. But we'll talk to you when we get back to the car because we got 6 miles. Tell the people what we just saw. First of all, what's all over your shirt? Tell the people the trick.
We've been dipping our hat in the cold water and putting it on because it like drips all down and it feels so good.
And then what do we just see on that rock right there?
So I was facing this way talking to Grayson because we'd stopped up the hill. And then he's like, turn around! And there was a beaver.
She kind of jumped because she thought I was like, I don't know, she thought I was trying to scare her or something.
Yeah, there was a beaver like right there. It was like staring at us, and as soon as we like looked at it and like started to move, it like ran away. So we didn't get to get a video of it.
But look how far the water is, look how far down it is, and it's up on this rock.
Yeah, and it was probably like this big, like it was a big
And
one.
little, with the tail, so the body was
with the tail, the body was probably this big.
Yeah, looked like a huge like guinea pig or something.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Or dinner, either or.
If we see another one, we'll try to get on video, but we probably won't because we're going back up. All right, so looking beyond rough, but we did it. It was 6 miles in, 6 miles out. Grayson,
it could have been 6.5. I'm not really sure.
it was 6.5, but the
Back, so 12 to 13-ish miles.
12 to 13 miles. The GPS obviously wouldn't connect because we had no signal at all. But it was so cool. It was so worth it to just, you know, get to the hot springs and like relax in there. We probably stayed for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I would say, right?
I got burned, so long enough to get burned.
Yeah.
I would say go in the morning and plan to leave around, I would say 2 because the bugs are pretty bad.
The bugs,
It's
but
only
in terms
6:41, the bugs are
But
bad.
in terms of like the heat wise, like when we were walking there, it was super hot. But on the way back, it was all shade. So I don't know, plan accordingly, do what you want. But I would definitely say the hike says it's moderate. Honestly, for a moderate, I feel like it kind of was pretty
I
hard.
think it was more on the hard side.
But I think also because it was really hot, we did both have backpacks, and at one point Grayson had both. We didn't hike for a while. So I don't know if you're
Drink a lot of water the morning of.
yeah. If you're used to hiking, it might not be so bad. If it's like one of your first hikes, I would definitely not choose it as a first one. It's pretty hard.
And 3 liters probably of water per person. Look at the
Yes.
moose or the deer.
Ah! Oh my gosh, can y'all see him? Yep.
He's in the middle of the street.
Here he goes. Back to the program. Just a little interruption. But yes, I would definitely say if you're used to hiking, it might not be that bad. It was pretty bad for us, and we've done a lot of hikes. Not pretty bad. It was not bad. It was a good hike. It was an awesome hike. We would definitely recommend it, but it was on the harder side of what we've done.
I think planned accordingly. We didn't have enough water. We didn't drink enough.
Well, we were just drinking water out of the stream, so we were fine.
But I'm saying the way there, we didn't have enough water the way there.
Yeah.
We only had like 6 water bottles, which we usually plan to have like 6 for like
Sorry for the lumpiness. Oh my gosh.
we usually plan to have like 5 to 6 total. So about, I don't know, maybe 7.
Anyways, this video isn't really about the hike. It's about the spring anyway, but you do have to hike to get to the spring. So yes, we definitely recommend. The spring was awesome, and we'll show you the last one when we go.